We don't have to write this song, and I have to pick up my trash. Good morning.
Jam it to some Lionel Richie. Just one of those songs.
Well, weren't the Commodores just in? Never mind. Sorry. Hi. Good morning.
See, we can't just say something like that.
I'm joking.
I
It was an
know.
inside joke. Sorry, we can't really. Somebody was confused. They thought the chairman of the board were the Commodores.
Well, they just got mixed up. That's all.
Yeah, they thought
They
the
wanted
wrong
to know
word.
how the Commodores show was. It wasn't the Commodores, although that would
But
have
that would have
been
been
cool
cool.
too.
Yeah, I think the Commodores can come to Pioneer Theater.
Right.
They can come to Roanoke Island Festival Park. That'd be cool too.
To bring a lot of folks
We could. I still say Jimmy Buffett needs to come. But anyway,
here. Good morning.
good morning.
Welcome to Thursday, Little Friday.
Yeah.
Here on the chart. That's
Uh-huh.
what we kind of dubbed it, Little Friday. One little step closer to be Friday, be the weekend.
Yeah, sounds better calling it a little Friday than a Thursday.
So what's going on with you guys? Just want to let a few people waltz on in here. The invites are flying out the door to anybody that likes the Shark Facebook page. You're getting
Yes.
an alert that
Notification.
says
We went live.
notification.
We went live. So I have a question. I am
Uh-huh.
fighting a summer cold. I take my one-a-days, I take my vitamin C, I take my zinc, I take my D12.
Do you take your wild turkey?
I don't take my. I think I'd rather shoot myself in the foot. I did not take airborne. We have some, but they make me make funny faces, so I haven't taken it. And I think you're usually supposed to do that before you get. Good morning, Victoria. I think you're supposed to take the airborne before you actually like it kicks in.
Oh, okay.
I have my good old, like I have it with me. Another little thing, my Plop Plop Fizz Fizz Alka-Seltzer Cold
Oh,
Plus.
what a relief it is.
Yeah, I have that with me. I take that. Last night I took NyQuil before I went to bed. Oh, what? Help. What else? What are your remedies? I know some people say Zicam.
Now, I've used the Zicam. It's like a little nasal
The
Q-tip
Swabby. Oh, there's also the
swabby.
psh, psh, you can
Some
squirt.
people like the squirt stuff. Some people like the swabby.
Or does it just have to run its course?
What I've noticed is if you have a runny nose, you put the Zicam stuff up in there. You're gonna have a runny nose right then for a minute or two.
Oh,
You feel
yeah.
like all the stuff is already
Yeah.
flushed back
Yeah,
out.
mine is stuffy and I can't breathe.
But that does help me just a little bit. Makes me feel like I can breathe.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should eat some wasabi.
Something with
I bet
some
Gary would
bite to it.
recommend horseradish.
He probably would.
Wasabi would open up my sinuses.
Okay.
I have
Spicy
some.
food.
I have wasabi.
Victoria has a
Claritin.
suggestion.
See, Claritin doesn't
Allergy?
Claritin just doesn't. Claritin and Benadryl, they just don't for good morning, Foy.
Hey, Foy, how are
For
you?
cold or allergies, Claritin just doesn't.
Right.
I've tried it, but I like your thought process on that one. I've heard people say Mucinex, but again, does the cold just have to run its course?
The stuff that I used to like a lot, I just don't think they make it anymore. There's something called Dimetap.
I've heard of Dimetap. I don't know if
it
you
had
have
an
it anymore or
antihistamine
not.
in it. And if you were stopped up, whatever was in there, I mean, it cleared you up. But the side effect was this. It was like having the gas
and the brakes
on all
so
day.
It kind of made you fuzzy. Or
weird.
Fuzzy-headed, worm-headed.
The antihistamine thing does that to me. I don't like that, but I do like to breathe.
I know, I can't breathe.
Yeah. Hey, Perrin.
So humid, cooler weather on the way.
Perrin.
I hope. Good morning, Perrin. And I totally yesterday did not bring it home with me. I forgot it.
Well,
but it's ripened a little bit.
Cindy forgot. We all took a little part of your package home yesterday. Thank you. And Shelly is awaiting her care package that we left for her out of what you brought for your instructions. And,
did you put it in the studio for her?
I did put a little post-it on it, said from Perrin.
Oh, the butterscotch peanuts are not bad. Oh, good. So it's kind of like a sweet treat, like a salt and I'm guessing like a salty and sweet
No, that's
combo.
Good. That's good. All together in one.
See, that's why I like dipping French fries in ice cream. Because you got the salt and the sweet.
The other day.
Shut up.
Bethy brought in some
little mini the junior frosties, like a mini frosty.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we devoured ours.
Because they're only like this big around, and they're about this tall. They're cute. They're the perfect size.
It'd be like a prelude to something really nice and big and very enjoyable. And
It
it's
was
over.
perfect,
It was good,
but it was the perfect size.
but I was still hungry, and I was hungry anyway because it was lunchtime. So I went and got some French fries.
Not Bill's lunchtime. It was regular people's lunchtime.
Yes, that's what I meant by lunchtime.
Uh-huh.
It was like around noon or one, and I brought back some fries, and I was munching on the fries and finished them up. And it hit Cindy like a ton of bricks. Oh, I wish we could have had the fries with the
With the
frosty.
frosty.
And I thought, man,
That's
that
the
would be kind
bomb.
of good right
French fries dipped in a frosty, or French fries dipped in or like you scrape them along the
Yeah.
McDonald's ice cream cone. Oh, we're talking yum. Kind of like the
Oh.
chocolate clusters. Okay, cool. That's nice to know. I wonder if I should get some wasabi. Like seriously, I have to breathe through my mouth right now,
now.
and my mouth keeps getting really dry. But I mean, I
It
can breathe
seems
through my
like
nose, but I feel like I'm whistling.
it seems like summer colds are just not fair. You
They're
expect a cold in the wintertime.
Right.
You figure like, you know what? I know it's wintertime. There's probably a chance I'm going to get a cold.
It's just right through here. It's just all right through here.
But in the summertime, you're busy, active. It's hot. You sweat sometimes.
And you don't want to be
outside.
miserable.
And you don't want to be miserable.
Because you're already miserable because of the humidity. So you don't want the misery on
it. If you feel like sleeping, man.
Well, let me tell you this, which Mr. B doesn't know this because he's probably still asleep. I took NyQuil last night before I went to bed because I was like, no, I'm going to sleep and I'm going to sleep hard.
Right.
Well, let me tell you what. Drool running out of my mouth. I woke up this morning and I was like wringing wet. It was almost like I had stepped inside the shower with my pajamas on. While I had sleep in like a little nightgown. And I could almost like wring the sweat out of my nightgown. Yikes. So when I get home today, I'm washing the sheets, obviously, because they're just, I know they got to be yucky. Because I mean, I was literally wringing wet. It was disgusting.
Not good.
Disgusting. And I'm like, phew. Well, they say, you sweat out a fever. Well, I didn't have a fever. And if I did, I sweated it out last night. But I just, does the cold have to run its
course?
It's
going to have to, a little bit. You're going to have cold symptoms.
Yeah. Oh, we got to talk about something here, and I have no idea. All right, so Gary's heading home. Should I take some horseradish, Gary? Will that kill the cold?
Nice.
Battleship North Carolina was amazing. Our guy James right now. Oh, awesome. Hold on here. I have to do this.
Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5, the Shark Harold Melvin. And the Blue Notes, if you don't know me by now, good morning to you. It is 8:09, Bill and Cindy in the morning, and Killer Hits all day.
Sorry, I was singing. Mostly sunny today, hot. Along the coast, getting up to 86, 90 inland. Heat index going to feel like 100, though. Also, chance of showers, possible strong storms this afternoon. Remember that because of what happened yesterday outside of Raleigh. They were having those strong storms. Up pops a tornado. Scattered showers, thunderstorms possible this evening. Otherwise, mostly cloudy and 75 tonight. Mostly sunny tomorrow. Slight chance of an afternoon shower storm. High along the coast, 90 and 95 inland.
All right, 76 right now in Manteo, 74 in Elizabeth City, and 77 in Nags Head at 102.5. The Shark.
I want to point out something. Yesterday, Perrin brought us the tomatoes and the cucumbers, and she said we need to go on our Facebook Live, which we are right now, until like 8:45 instead of cutting off at 8:30. She said, but I know a certain woman wants her food.
So Perrin is one of our Shark listeners,
yes,
and one of our Facebook Live viewers.
Uh-huh.
He hangs out with us for a half hour every morning, and she had won a prize or two. I never.
Oh yeah, she picked up her peanuts, her butterscotch peanuts from Bertie County Peanuts.
Okay. And she brought us some produce. Now that's not unusual this time of year.
No, produce is very good for you, and I'm very grateful for it.
Absolutely.
Then I start thinking about real food and what she said after 8:30. I need food, but unfortunately, Jimmy's Seafood Buffet does not open at 8:30 in the morning.
No, but that would have been cool.
But they are open on Saturday nights, and they have all you can eat lobster on Saturdays.
And that is why I'm going to be there this Saturday evening from 5 to 7. Come on out. It's milepost 3.5 on the bypass in Kitty Hawk. They've been in business here for over 24 years.
They have been.
A lot of people, they call it part of their bucket list.
It's a tradition. It's a family tradition.
They come here. We're going to Jimmy's one night, guys. So let's write that down. We're going to Jimmy's.
Yep.
We're going to the Bubble Park. We're going to go to the aquarium.
We're gonna play putt-putt. We're gonna do this. We're gonna see the horses.
We're going to go to Jimmy's.
Right. And of course, they offer the usual seafood fare, but they have an emphasis with a Caribbean twist. So it gives their food choices diverse flavors from all over the world. And when it comes to the buffet, they have high hopes for you that you will not be disappointed, and I can guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Not at all. So Saturday, 5 to 7, stop by, say hi. You might win some prizes from me. Also, check out the buffet. If you want to make dinner out of it, go ahead. We'll have some iced down cheer wine.
Oh, that's right, you will. And you'll have some other cool stuff.
That's exactly right. It's Milepost 3.5 on the bypass. It's Jimmy's Seafood Buffet. If you've never been there, look us up and say hi to us. Stick around. Or, you can log on to our website, 1025theshark.com.
Yes, you can.
All right, so today in music on the way within 10 minutes, plus it'll be bow time for somebody too. Free food from Bojangles up for grabs as well.
All right, one was in Scotland Neck. What one was in Scotland Neck?
A
tornado.
We're talking tornadoes.
Oh, wow.
Let's talk about this. Here's what I have. This was from
National Weather Service.
Yeah, National Weather Service. These are the bear with me a moment. I'm leaving the page that you guys are on and looking back at what
Vicks,
I was able to find out.
All right, 50-50 Vicks and horseradish. Smooth it over your chest and under your nose with an Oreo. Perfect.
All right. Who said that?
Gary.
Oh, Gary's on? Okay.
Well, can I tell you
see him right
what my mom used to do? Which I thought was like, when I'm a little kid, I'm going, ugh. She would take Vicks Vapor Rub and rub it all over my chest if I had a chest cold.
Yep.
Then she would take a cloth baby diaper, chop up onions, put it inside the cloth baby diaper, fold it, so it was like, the onions wouldn't fall out. Then she would go inside my nightgown or t-shirt, like right here, and she would safety pin it to my shirt. So I would sleep with onions and Vicks Vapor Rub on my chest, and the next morning,
you were marinated.
I was marinated. I was ready to be cooked. Throw me on the grill. But it seemed to help. It seemed to help.
Did it really?
And if that didn't help, then they would. I'll admit, then they weren't bad parents. My parents were the best parents on the planet. I'll challenge anybody. I will challenge anybody to that.
Okay.
But my dad would make a little tiny hot toddy about this much and make me drink that if I had a really bad chest cold, and it helped. And yes, it had whiskey in it. And I'm sorry that and they weren't contributing to the delinquency of a minor. That was just something, their generation did. Here, have a hot toddy, it'll fix it. It's lemon juice, honey, and whiskey, I think, heated up.
Yep.
Is that what a hot toddy is?
Usually it's something like a Wild Turkey or a Jim Beam or something, probably.
She would take a fork and stick it in my arm, Gary. And if the wing was tender, then I was done.
Yeah. All right, real quick, let's jump back to the tornado thing.
Yes.
And I want you guys to, anything you've heard that you think is reliable information or relevant, you can type in here and let us know. But as of about 4:30 this morning, this is what I had. Injuries, no fatalities. A medical Pfizer company. I think it's medical. There's also the faucets.
They were the ones that did a lot of the vaccines, Pfizer.
Okay, so a Pfizer warehouse or something was damaged. I-95 for about
3 hours or 5 miles.
5 miles of I-95 both ways yesterday afternoon was stopped, cleaning up debris off the interstate. So that tells me that the National Weather Service says they believe it was a large tornado, could have been an F3 because of the damage that they looked at yesterday, which would suggest 150 mile per hour wind. Impacted communities along I-95. But from what I'm hearing from some other folks is there was some other sightings of the same kind of situation. Might have been smaller. I don't know. It could have been the same tornado. These things still need to be investigated. It's so hard to really tie this stuff down. But Nash County and Edgecombe County is where most of this damage had occurred. And I think Karen just said Scotland's Neck. There was some damage there. Could have been just wind damage. Could have been another tornado. Could have been the same one. But it was marching through there at a pretty good clip. And that's why the tornado watch went up for just the whole rest of northeastern North Carolina. for the rest of the afternoon till 7 o'clock last night. So we were all dealing with that, and kind of put you on edge once you start seeing a little damage from a tornado that actually hit.
And according to the Associated Press, it did heavily damage the Pfizer pharmaceutical plant in North Carolina.
All right.
There was torrential rain that flooded communities in Kentucky. But
wow.
Pfizer confirmed that the large plant complex was damaged by a twister that touched down shortly after midday near Rocky Mount.
Mhm.
It said in an email that no reports of serious injuries. The company later released a statement that said all employees were safely evacuated and accounted for. Parts of the roofs were ripped open. It stores quantities of medicine that were tossed about. So hopefully they weren't.
Right.
But somebody got reports of 50,000 pallets of medicine that were strewn across the facility and damaged through the rain and wind.
Wow.
They produced
got
anesthesia and
boosted
other drugs, sterile injectable medications. Okay, so
Shelly's in the house, and I'm thinking she wants to say thank you.
Well, she's holding.
I
produce.
do. I want to say thank you, Karen. This is fantastic. This is lunch, is what this is.
Oh, okay.
That is like the reddest tomato I think I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life.
Yes,
I was telling Cindy earlier. I said I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to get a loaf of like white bread, Wonder
Yes.
Bread, or what you should give me,
Sunbeam or something squishy
like
and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Charmin?
Some whipped butter,
No.
some whipped
Uh-huh.
and some salt and pepper.
Salt and
I'm going
pepper.
to have a couple of slices of.
See,
Those
Lori
tomatoes.
puts mayonnaise on
I
hers.
put mayonnaise on mine.
That's okay.
Yeah, I
That's
put
okay.
mayonnaise and salt and pepper on mine.
Yeah.
But I do put butter on my ham sandwiches, which I know people think is weird, but
I put mustard on mine.
do you?
Good morning, Mike.
Hey,
Morning.
Mike, how are you?
Hi, Gary.
So, Shelly, I know you travel in some circles where you hear official reports and stuff. Anything come in about the too far west?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't heard anything as of yet. But I did see, just like you guys did, a lot of warnings and stuff going out because I keep,
of
yeah,
wind damage.
yeah, and it looks pretty nasty. In fact, yesterday evening when we were eating our dinner, I noticed that the wind was whipping up and there was like tons of leaves and stuff outside just blowing around, but they were blowing like, and I was like,
And you're like, uh-oh.
that might not be too good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so thankfully we were spared.
I kept looking for water spouts.
Yeah, did you? You're in a perfect spot to
I
do
didn't
it.
see
so
any.
nothing.
I did
Got
not
the
see
water
any.
spout Vista viewing area.
She really does. I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Well, you heard about Saturday.
What happened Saturday?
There was
a water spout
in the Croatan Sound. I
Really?
saw it. I was coming across. This is during a thunderstorm Saturday morning. If you live in central Dare County, right in the heart of the Outer Banks Connecticut area, the Level Hills, you can see this if you look to the west across the Roanoke Sound. You could have seen it just plain as day. I'm coming to work. It's Saturday morning, whatever time it is, and I'm going over the Watchbomb Bridge on the hump. Traffic is thick. Everybody's coming, and it's changeover day. And I look in my rearview mirror like a good driver does, and what do I see? I see the water spout in my rearview mirror.
Is that what you're showing me right now?
No, no.
Oh, for
No,
God's
this is
sake. I
this
thought
is
that
part
was
of the
it. I was gonna say,
tornado.
did you pull
This is
over?
this is the part of the tornado. Perrin sent me a link.
Oh,
But
wow.
anyway, go ahead.
So your water spout, you saw it in the
Yeah.
rearview mirror?
I did, and I see it. It's thick and shiny, like it's hit the water.
Yeah, yeah.
There's that look it has.
Yes.
And then, as I'm going down the hump, I'm getting to the point where it comes back into view again.
Yeah.
And it's starting to look like a broken finger.
Yes.
Coming out of the clouds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's going away. Thank goodness, And I get to think, I said, man, Cindy, she lives right over there on that part of the South.
I was in my kitchen with my back
Let me
turned.
call her and see if she's seen it. And she's like, come on. it's like I hear her voice. It's Saturday, why are you bugging me? I said, what are you doing? She goes, and I said, well, have you guys seen that water spout? What?
No, I didn't say it. I was in
Oh
my
my
kitchen with my
gosh.
back turned.
And it's all of a sudden, it's like she won the water spout lottery. Oh, I see it!
Oh
my gosh, I see it!
That is
I could
so
see it, but
And
I
was
think
like,
at that point
she-
it had already
she
done its
hangs
thing.
up, and
Yeah.
I never speak to her.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But she did send me a video. So you have a video?
Well, this is a video of the tornado that Perrin. There's a
Okay.
link. I can't
Okay. All right,
actually
so-
share it on our on this feed. You have to go click on
it. If you
it.
want to click on it and watch it after this,
Yeah.
you can.
That's crazy.
This is the one out near Rocky Mountain?
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really something whenever you see them. We were out in a boat back in the summer of 2019 because I had not had my neck surgery yet. So it was a little harrowing to begin with. But then we're out in the boat with Daryl's brother Almy and his wife Barbara. And I look up and out in the distance where there's all these other boats and stuff because we are way out there. We're out by like, they had a, what do you call it? A, bombing target ship out there, a target ship.
Oh,
they had erected out there for the, for the bombing thing. Because
and Daryl's like, oh
yeah, because we
they
went
don't
out.
work on. They don't work on. Yeah, on the weekend.
We went out from Stumpy Point, so we're way out there. There are last count 10.
Hold the thought.
Holding the thought.
Because we haven't got to this.
Okay.
I want to hear the rest of this.
Scotland Neck is where that video
when we
was.
Come back.
Oh, wow.
We'll hear the rest of Shelly's story real quick.
Oh,
Have some tomatoes.
I will.
All right, hang on, guys.
Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5, The Shark, Diamond Dave, and California Girls. Good morning to you. 8:22. Bill and Cindy, the morning Killer Hits all day. Some heat, some heat index values,
Some sunshine,
and maybe
showers, possible strong storms. All of that's possible today. 86 along the coast, 90 inland, heat index value near 100. Scattered shower storms possible this evening, otherwise mostly cloudy at 75. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, slight chance of afternoon showers or storms. 90 along the coast and 94.
All right, we got 75 at Havertz, 80 in Eatonton this morning, and we've got 78 in Nags at 102.5, The Shark.
And it's time for Today in Music. It's brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas. Free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard, too. Come hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk at Tap That OBX.
All right, it was 2011. Pictures of the Beatles' first U.S. concert in Washington, D.C. Was held back on, I think, February 11th, 1964. Taken by an 18-year-old Mike Mitchell, sold at Christie's auction, and these photos went for $361,000.
Wow.
Security in those days was very casual, and Mitchell was just feet from the band as he snapped the black and white photos, which he stored for years in a box in his basement and really never showed anybody.
That's
and
crazy.
Suddenly, he's got his retirement. 2003, a tooth said to have been pulled out of Elvis Presley's mouth after an injury failed to sell on the auction site on eBay.
Ew.
The tooth was also accompanied by some of the singer's hair.
Ew.
After he was all shook up.
Ew. In 1999, church groups in Middle America claimed that pictures of Britney Spears, who at the time was 18, printed in Rolling Stone magazine, encouraged child pornography. Now, the shot showed Britney with not many clothes on in her bedroom.
You know, she's like that.
That's
Britney.
Britney.
Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, like she does Instagram and all that kind of stuff topless with her, like her arms in the way and
well
stuff.
Well over 18 now, and she enjoys sharing that part of her life.
She shares a lot of it.
She does.
Too much of it. Stone Gossard, guitarist with Pearl Jam, is celebrating a birthday today. He is 57.
Carlos Santana from, Santana. Great guitar player, too, and a great songwriter. He is 76 years old today.
Betty Davis Eyes lady Kim Carnes, she is 78 today.
And John Lodge, singer-songwriter and bass player with the Moody Blues, turns the big 8-0 today.
Happy birthday to all of them.
Yeah, and that's the day in music, which means one thing.
Okay.
It's bow time. Chance for you to qualify to win a two-piece chicken dinner right now from Bojangles. Just text the word
tooth, as in Elvis Presley lost his tooth.
Ugh.
And it was ugh. Yuck. I'm sorry. I don't care whose tooth it is. No, thank you. I will pass. Text it to us right now, though, if you want to qualify for that two-piece chicken dinner. 252-441-1025.
News the weather together, coming up with 10 minutes, and guess what? More killer hits all the way, too.
All right, so.
Yes. Oh.
Shelly's busy looking at a picture of mine.
I am. I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Picture for kids, silly rabbit.
Oh, good Lord. Is that who that is?
That is.
Yeah, okay. Picture. Well, Shelly, finish your story.
Oh, so anyway, we're out in the sound. I look up, and I think the highest count that we saw at one time was like 12
Water spouts.
And I was going, should we head in? But we stayed out there and watched them dissipate and then reform over here and then dissipate and reform. It was really something.
All I can think of is the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed Shelly out.
Yeah, this itsy bitsy spider wanted to hightail it back into shore, but they're like, no, we'll be fine. I'm like, are you insane?
Little Miss Muffet.
Oh, easy there. Easy there.
Okay,
Eating their curds and whey.
I am not going to share the video with you.
Along came a spider and sat down beside her. I said, oh, look, a water spout.
I was like, oh, is he doing this?
I am not going to share the video with you, but my daughter sent me, she lives in Atlanta, Georgia now. She calls me the other day and goes, Mom, you're never going to guess what was in my house. And she goes, what I found? I was like, I don't know, a snake? No, Mom, we had snakes up north. I'm fine with that. I'm like, okay.
She is.
A rat or a mouse? No, Mom, we had rats and mice up north. I can handle that. And I said, I don't know, an armadillo? I don't know. And she's like, why would one be in my house? I'm like, I don't know. What was in your house? She's like, a scorpion. She freaked out. And the video she sent me, it's not, no, the FCC
Where does
would be.
live?
She lives just south of Atlanta, Georgia.
It's
and
time to head back north.
Yeah. But yeah, the FCC would be they would be chasing me down the bypass if I aired the video that she sent me. But yeah, and I'm going, no, no, Mama don't do snakes, Mama don't do spiders, Mama don't do rats, Mama don't do
Nope. Time to move.
Yep, time pack it up. Just moved in, but we're packing up and moving.
No, I just have to do this.
Oh, my little
compulsive thing.
My Pebbles,
it's adorable. If it wasn't going,
it just
I would be okay.
Yeah, it's just,
but it's so cute.
It's just all.
It's
just what it is.
Again, Karen, thank you very much. Looking forward to it. Y'all have a
Shelly, yes, you have a great day.
Thank you.
Stay off the water.
Not a problem.
And I'm see. Are you leaving?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll come see you. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Is there anything else we need to tell about?
We were talking about the things, the tornadoes. We talked about the water spouts. We asked. I'm supposed to do horseradish, onion, or no, horseradish with Vicks Vapor Rub 50-50, smooth it on my chest and under my nose, and use an Oreo to do so.
Okay.
So that means I'll have a little brown black mustache from the Oreo crumbs.
You know what we need to do?
What do we need to do?
Somebody's got the.
Okay.
They were texting, right? Weren't they texting to him?
Yes.
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 Let's do that real quick. Sorry,
right, hold on.
We almost forgot about that.
I'm brain dead. I set them over
the
there.
Prize pack.
Where are we? I don't know, but I'm getting hot real quick.
The Cheer Line, uniquely Southern prize pack, by the way.
All right, I have to
Covering
find.
the bases there. With all this stuff, we talked about this and showed you guys all this stuff yesterday.
What were they sending to us? Cheer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cheer.
A couple of koozies, the hat, the bag. No, I was checking. I don't think there's any cash in here.
Are you guys trying to find? Are you guys trying to win the what you call it too? Also with the movie quote that Rachel does the
we'll tell you
shirt
about that
combo.
too. That's really cool. I'll paint it up over here. All right, so there'll be a winner of that here in just a second. If you texted in yesterday, you're qualified for this.
Lost.
And we're going to give it away to somebody here in just a second.
All right, I don't know
and then we'll tell you what Rachel's doing
time.
in the afternoon, real quick, because she's having a really good time during Shark Soup, being brought to you by Pigman's Barbecue. Just give us some cool stuff away.
The winner is
Who's the winner?
Chris Newton.
Chris Newton.
Way to go!
Way to go, Chris! All
Congratulations!
Right. And is that Chris with a K or Chris
CH?
All right, writing that down.
Way to go!
Newton. See, you do win stuff here. We're supposed to. We're good for it. Absolutely.
I'm getting a hot moment.
All right.
I just want to breathe.
Stay safe. If you're going to be outside for a couple of reasons, it's going to be hot. Stay hydrated. If you see thunderstorms, have a way to
run.
get warning.
No, just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just listen to the shark. You'll hear our things all the time.
We'll keep you up
and
to date.
Ruth, safe travels if you're heading to the beach tomorrow. And Ruth, I believe, hold on. She's the one that lives in Maryland.
Does this work?
Yes, I'm telepathically flashing back. I'm reminding myself. Ruth lives in Maryland.
Ruthless.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh,
That's
all
what
right,
I'm
I just
thinking.
remembered something I'm supposed to do today too. This is cool. I can pick up gummy sharks.
Gummy sharks. Oh, Perrin says she thinks we need a word, an extra word, a bonus
An extra
word.
word? You're so needy, Perrin.
All right, hold on.
Okay, I think we can fit one in there just for you guys.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay, we're going over an extra minute.
Hold on. Let me
All right,
compare.
here we go. Hold on a second.
Sand.
Sand.
S-A-N-D.
S-A-N-D.
S-A-N-D. Yes, from Maryland. Yay, see, I have a good memory.
Right.
Way to go. All right, safe travels, Ruth.
Okay.
And it's going to be hot the next couple days. Just be prepared. Hopefully it has air conditioning where you're staying.
And thank you guys for watching, and thank our sponsor,
R.A. Hoy Heating and Air Conditioning.
Heating and Air Conditioning. They're on board with our Facebook Live every day. That's why you see the logo there
Yes.
in your face. Just remember that if you have any type of heating or air problem, you consider them as an answer.
Yes.
All right, they're a train dealer. It's a good name. All right.
Yes, because you can't stop a train. And thanks for giving us the coolest
Hear that
studios
train coming.
in the.
It's coming around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe
Yeah.
not.
Wow. Look at the time.